Today we're at the 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀 lab in Harajuku, Japan. And tomorrow is actually the last day this store will be open. They're going to be moving to a different location, to the Tokyo station, so it'll be more convenient for people traveling to Tokyo to go to the next 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀 lab. So this is a small shop where you can have a workshop, and they have a few displays of aquariums, paludariums, and terrariums. So here is the first aquarium. It's a 60 centimeter, and it's actually the largest aquarium here. But it's a really nice scape. Very different, not something you usually see 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀 does, but they're using a bright stone. This is a new stone called the lichen stone that 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀 has released, and you can just see all the ember tetras in here. Very, very nice setup. And then you've got the CO2 down below, as well as the stainless superjet filter and the clear glass cabinet. And then here's a paludarium or terrarium, but very nice and lush green setup. Alright, let's move on. Over on this left hand side, you can see their newly released cell. So it's like a showcase container where you can put some plants in. And it's actually quite large. When I first saw the images, I thought it was smaller, like something like this or slightly bigger, but it's actually a pretty large size container for you to keep your plants. So you can have like pretty large size plants like this. And then here you've got the little 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀 cube, and this is the superior tank because there's no silicone on this tank. It's just one piece of glass except for the lid. And then you've got the 𝗲𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀s. Alright, let's go inside and take a look. So they've got some plants for sale, or maybe their display, I'm not too sure, but this is where you can have a workshop, and I actually had a workshop just now. Let's have a quick look at that. So you can see I went for something simple, a very minimalist style setup with just a cork bark or cork branch and a nice little orchid for the display plant. But over here you've got some jewel orchids, various kinds. A nice setup here featuring a jewel orchid. And then down below you've got some more types. And down below you've got some of the larger types. Pretty good selection here. Over here you've got some of these plants. I don't know what they are. Maybe begonias, it looks like. And then down here you've got some Anubias actually, like really unique type of Anubias as well. This is the tissue culture fridge. Got 2 refrigerators of tissue culture plants. Oh wow, this is quite interesting. Got a 𝗯𝘂𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀 packed like this for sale. It's like a tissue culture 𝗯𝘂. Now moving on over here, you've got some more showcase plants, or plants in the showcase tanks. Some of these are pretty unique. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite setup here. This is quite nice. I think it's a 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀𝘀. Alright, on this side, let's take a look at this rack here. We've got some of the smaller terrariums. They call it paludariums. In Japan it's opposite for some reason. But very nice setups. And I like these shelves. They're like galvanized steel or something. I don't know, but they look really nice. And then here's the Maru 130 size. Slightly larger Maru than this. This is the 950, I think. 950 and 130. And then this is the Kaku. It's a square version, and this is the one I used to make my layout today. Oh, this is a nice setup. And this is nice too. I like all the greens in that. Alright. Down below you've got some more plants. These are all for sale. And then you've got some hardscape materials down below. Yeah. Over here you've got some rocks and driftwood. And then on the other side is all the cork bark and cork branches. So this is the type I used today. And there's some really nice ones like this. I don't know where else you can get this in Japan. I've looked at the reptile stores. Some reptile stores carry this, but it's, yeah, I don't know where else to get that. Over here you've got some more plants. This is nice. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀. Here is the 30 centimeter cube, and this is also on the glass cabinet. It's called the clear cabinet. A very nice setup. This was scaped by Uchida-san. The tank out front was scaped by Honma-san. You can see nice greens, neon tetras as well as green neons. And then you've got the chocolate gurami. And you've got two lights running on this tank. The Soul Stand RGB. Alright, moving on. Over here on this rack, you've got some ADA and DUA products. On the very top, you've got some aquariums. And also some items you can only get at the ADA lab. Like this stand right here. And some of these as well. And you won't find these at other fish stores. And then here are some of the fertilizers, fish food, and aquarium products. Down here you've got the tools. And then below you've got soil and sand. I did not realize that there were so many dwarf rasboras in there, the 𝗲𝗂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀. Very nice. Alright, now moving on to the last section. You've got the cashier area. Got the ADA tool bag. And then over here, oh, this is my little workshop product that I made just now. And then over here, you've got a few tanks on display. The top tanks are the superior tanks. They're pretty pricey. They're really expensive tanks, but they're all handmade and only using one piece of glass with no silicone on them. So yeah, you don't have to worry about silicone degrading over time. And then at the very bottom, you've got some books as well as some more ADA lab products. If you enjoyed this tour of ADA Lab, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give ADA Lab a follow on Instagram and visit this place, their new place in Tokyo Station, when you have the chance. And I'll see you guys next time.